Hello everyone. Today our topic for discussion is the President of India. So my dear students, as we know that the President is the head of the nation, head of the country, He is the first citizen of India, and we see that the President of India is a symbol of solidarity, unity and integrity of the nation. Solidarity, unity and integrity of the nation, and we see that he's a part of union executive. He's a part of union executive along with Vice President of India, Prime Minister of India, Council of Ministers, and Attorney General of India. Clear? So, part 5th of Indian Constitution, part 5th, from Article 52 to 78, deals with executive union executive, and we see that the President of India is a part of union executive. President of India is a part of union executive along with Vice President of India, Prime Minister of India, Council of Ministers, and Attorney General of India. ठीक है ना? And the articles from 52 to 62, it's related to president. So, in my last video, we have already discussed it. हमने डिस्कस किया आर्टिकल 52, 53, 54, 55. So, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे आर्टिकल 56 से, ठीक है ना? So far the article 56 is concerned. Article 56 of Indian Constitution, we see that it mentions about the term of president. Article 56 mentions about the term of the president. So Article 56 क्या mention करता है? President of India, term of the President of India, and we see that the term of office is 5 years. The term of office of president, term क्या is 5 years की term होती है, ठीक है ना? 5 years from the date on which the president enters upon his office. From the date, उस date से जब president when he enters upon his office, ठीक है ना? So we can say that president can resign to his office. This article also mentions that the president can resign. He can resign. This article 56 also, it first mentions the term of the office of the president. It also mentions that the president can resign to his office. He can resign to his office. The president can resign to his office by writing under his hand. By writing under his hand. By writing under his hand, address it to Vice President of India. Address it to Vice President of India. So we can say that the president can resign to his office by writing में देना पड़ता है ना, under his hand, अपने हाथों से लिख के address to Vice President. वो किसको address करता है president resign करने के लिए? Address to Vice President of India. Address to Vice President of India. Now the Article 57. अब हम बात करेंगे Article 57 की, ठीक है ना? So far the Article 57 is concerned. It mentions about the re-election of the president. Article 56 mentions about the re-election of the President of India. Article 56 mentions about the re-election of President of India. Article 56 mentions about the re-election. Mentions about the re-election. किसके लिए re-election? Of the president. Re-election of the president. Re-election of the president. A person is eligible. याद रखना, a person is eligible. Person is eligible, कोई भी जो भी contest करेगा ना, a person is eligible for re-election. For re-election. Eligible for re-election to the office of the president. To the office of the president for any number of terms. President, any number of terms. Any number of terms. So Article 57 mentions, it mentions about the re-election. किसकी re-election? Re-election of the president. Any person is eligible for re-election to the office of the president. Any number of terms. Any number of terms. Any number of terms. Now Article 58. अब हम बात करेंगे Article 58. We see that the Article 58 of the Indian Constitution, Part 5th of Indian Constitution. So, Article 58. So far the Article 58 is concerned. We see that article mentions about the qualification for election as president. Mentions qualification. Mentions qualification. Mentions about qualification. Mentions about qualification for election as president. For election as president. क्या क्वालिफिकेशन होनी चाहिए प्रेसिडेंट के इलेक्शन के लिए? द क्वालिफिकेशन फॉर इलेक्शन एज प्रेसिडेंट, वी सी दैट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. क्या होगा? सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. यू शुड बी द सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया होना चाहिए ना, एक क्वालिफिकेशन ये भी है. एंड शुड हैव कंप्लीटेड 35 इयर्स एज. दूसरी क्वालिफिकेशन शुड हैव कंप्लीटेड 35 years age. So minimum age क्या है? 35 years. 35 years age. Should have completed 35 years age. And the third qualification, अगर हम बात करेंगे, we see that should not hold any office of profit. The person should not hold any office. Should not hold any office of profit. This is also a qualification. ये भी qualification होनी चाहिए ना. Should not hold any office of profit. Office of profit. And should, and also we see that should be qualified for election as a member of Lok Sabha. This is important qualification. Should qualification as a member of Lok Sabha. Now, we see that should be qualified, the person, it should be qualified. Should be qualified for election. Election of president should be qualified for election as a member of Lok Sabha. So far the qualification for election as a president is concerned, we see that first, citizen of India होना चाहिए. Second, we see complete the age of 35 years. Third, he should not hold any office of profit. Fourth important क्या है? Should be qualified for elections as a member of Lok Sabha. ये था आर्टिकल 58. नाउ द आर्टिकल 59. अब हम बात करेंगे आर्टिकल 59 के बारे में. आर्टिकल 59. So far the article 59 is concerned. Article 59 mentions Article 59 mentions the conditions of the office of the president. Conditions of the office of the president. Article 59 mentions the conditions of the office of the president. Office of the president. The president shall not be a member of any house of union. याद रखना. The president shall not be a member. Shall not be a member of any house. Of any house of union. House of union or state legislature So Article 59 mentions the conditions of the office of the president. We see that the president shall not be the member of any. The president shall not be the member of any house of the parliament and also not the member of state legislature. And he shall not hold any office for profit. याद रखना, he shall not hold any office for profit. ठीक है ना? And we see that it also mentions about that there is this president official residence. We see that the official residence president shall be, we can say that he shall be entitled to free case of his official residence and free travel, free telephone, water, electricity, rent free furnishing accommodation के बारे में क्या पे mention है Article 59 में. And we see that the official residence of the president is राष्ट्रपति भवन. Official residence जो है वो क्या है? राष्ट्रपति भवन is the official residence of president. Official residence is known as राष्ट्रपति भवन. ठीक है ना? Now the Article 60. अब करेंगे हम डिस्कस आर्टिकल 60 के बारे में. ठीक है ना? क्योंकि हमें डिस्कस करना है फ्रॉम आर्टिकल 52 टू 62. 59 तक डिस्कस किया, अब 60 आर्टिकल 60 को हम डिफाइन करेंगे. बट वी सी दैट द आर्टिकल 60 ऑफ इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्या मेंशन करता है? ओथ एंड एफर्मेशन ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट. याद रखना, ओथ एंड एफर्मेशन. Article 60 talks about oath and affirmation. Oath talks about the oath and affirmation by the President of India. We see that the President of India, so far as oath, we can say that he takes oath. Oath of office is administered by Chief Justice of India. Oath of office is administered by किसके सामने? CJI, Chief Justice of India. Chief Justice of India. Clear? So we see that the oath of office of president is administered by Chief Justice of India, and in his absence the senior most judge of Supreme Court. In his absence Supreme Court, senior most judge of Supreme Court. ठीक है ना? We see that he takes oath. क्या oath लेता है? To preserve, protect and defend. Preserve, protect and defend the Constitution. To preserve, protect and defend the Constitution. So president, he takes oath to preserve. क्या oath लेता है? Preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and the law. Constitution and the law. ठीक है ना? And we see that the salary and the other allowances of the president determined by Parliament from time to time. Salaries and other allowances कौन determine करता है? President के Parliament from by time to time. ठीक है ना? Time to time. And now we see that Article 61 mentions about the procedure for impeachment of president आर्टिकल 61 क्या मेंशन करता है? इम्पीचमेंट प्रोसीजर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट, इम्पीचमेंट प्रोसीजर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट कौन मेंशन करता है? किस आर्टिकल में मेंशन है? आर्टिकल 61, आर्टिकल 61 mentions, article 61 mentions the procedure for impeachment, the procedure for impeachment of president, procedure for impeachment, procedure for impeachment of president, procedure for impeachment of president, which is the president can be removed from the office. याद रखना, president को हम remove कर सकते हैं ऑफिस से, from the office by a process of impeachment. president remove, उसको remove कर सकते हैं, remove, we can remove president can be removed from the office, removed from the office, president can remove from the office through कौन सी process है? From the office. प्रोसेस क्या है? इम्पीचमेंट प्रोसेस. कौन सी प्रोसेस? बाय अ प्रोसेस ऑफ इम्पीचमेंट. याद रखना, बाय अ प्रोसेस ऑफ इम्पीचमेंट प्रोसेस से हम रिमूव कर सकते हैं प्रेसिडेंट को. ठीक है ना? वी सी दैट द प्रोसेस ऑफ इम्पीचमेंट ऑन द ग्राउंड्स ऑफ वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. याद रखना, इम्पीचमेंट कर सकते हैं बट प्रोसेस ऑफ इम्पीचमेंट ऑन द ग्राउंड्स ऑफ वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. जब वायलेशन करेगा, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की वायलेशन हो जाएगी, तो हम इम्पीच कर सकते हैं प्रेसिडेंट को. वी सी दैट वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. सो वी सी दैट द चार्जेस कैन बी इनिशिएटेड बाय एनी हाउस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट, एनी हाउस ऑफ द, जो भी मेंबर्स होते हैं लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा के, ऑल द मेंबर्स ऑफ लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा, राज्यसभा के जो भी मेंबर्स होते हैं, नॉमिनेटेड एज वेल एज इलेक्टेड, नॉमिनेटेड इलेक्टेड मेंबर जो भी होते हैं लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा के, all the members of Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha, nominated as well as elected, take part in process. वो किस प्रोसेस में take part ले सकते हैं? Impeachment process में, impeachment process of the president. But the state assemblies are not allowed, they are not permitted to take part in the impeachment process. State assemblies are not permitted. याद रखना, state assemblies are not permitted, they are not permitted to take part in the impeachment process. अब impeachment process में लोकसभा, राज्यसभा जो भी मेंबर्स होते हैं, इलेक्टेड और नॉमिनेटेड मेंबर्स, वो impeachment process में हिस्सा ले सकते हैं. बट impeachment process कब स्टार्ट होगी? When we see that impeachment process कब होगी? When we see that on the grounds of the violation of the constitution, on grounds of violation of constitution, on grounds of violation of constitution. ठीक है ना? Now article 62. अब हम बात करेंगे लास्ट आर्टिकल which related to president. आर्टिकल related to president वो क्या है? आर्टिकल 62. Article 62. So far the Article 62 is concerned, we see that this Article 62, which mentions about the vacancy occurs. Mentions about vacancy occurs. जब वैकेंसी occur हो जाएगी कब हो जाएगी वैकेंसी occurs? On expiry of term of 5 years. On जब 5 years की expiry of term of 5 years, term of 5 years, उस वैकेंसी occurs जब टर्म हो जाएगी खत्म प्रेसिडेंट की 5 years. ठीक है ना? एंड ऑल्सो वी सी दैट रिजिग्नेशन, इम्पीचमेंट, डेथ. अगर रिजिग्नेशन हो जाएगी, रिजाइन करेगा प्रेसिडेंट, रिजिग्नेशन, इम्पीचमेंट ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट, तब होगी वैकेंसी. ठीक है ना? वैकेंसी occurs एंड डेथ. सो अगर हम बात करेंगे आर्टिकल 62 occurs, वैकेंसी occurs कब? जब एक्सपायर ऑफ द 5 years term of 5 years, resignation of the president, impeachment of president jab hoga, and also the death of president. So we see that in the absence of the president, in the absence of the president. So the vice president of India, he can take charge as the president of India. जब vice president की absence होगी तो the chief justice of India is taking charge of president of India. So इस वीडियो में हमने डिस्कस किया from article 56 हमने डिस्कस किया the articles related to president of India. So next वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे the functions, the legislative, executive and judiciary powers of the president. ठीक है ना? So this was all about it. So वीडियो को देखने के साथ साथ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले.